Senor, Senor, can you tell me where we're heading? Lincoln County Road, Armageddon. Seems like I've been down this way before. Is there any truth in that, Senor?
Hey, good morning. Just coming out of Bishop and going back up again to the Kearsarge Pass. It's 9 miles to get back to the PCT, and it was 60 miles to get into our town, Bishop. But we had a good zero yesterday. The zero is always full with tasks. So Greg got new shoes and new ice axe. I got the igniter for my stuff replaced, free replacement of the company. So we need to get to post office. And then we bought some food. Bishop is a really nice town. They have 3 outdoor shops. And there was a pool. Loved it. And yeah, we're back on trail. It is, we took a bus from Bishop to Independence, $7, 40 miles. The only 2 people in the bus. And then 6 eyes, Greg, got a ranger, trail angel, to take us up the pass to the trailhead, not to the pass, to the trailhead. For $40, which was good. And now we are going back to the PCT, full of food, 8 to 9 days of food. We either go to VVR, the Vermilion Valley Resort, which has a little ferry on a lake, or we go right into Mammoth, depending on how the food situation will be in about 8-9 days. And I'm breathing a little heavy because it's all up, 9 miles up, only to get to the PCT, which you want to walk. The situation is that this is probably the most difficult part of the trail to come here, because there's 3 passes, high passes over the next 3 days, which are supposed to be a little more difficult than Forester Pass was, even if Forester maybe is the most spectacular. The strategy will be that we go as close as we can to the pass in the evening, and then hit it very early in the morning to really go on ice with our micro spikes. The thing which the hikers fear most is the post-holing, because the snow is so deep, and post-holing means you sink into deep snow partly until down to your hips or so, and everyone wants to avoid that. So it's really required to go the passes early in the morning and not in the afternoon. So we go as close as we can to Glen Pass. We will cross Glen Pass tomorrow morning. Then we will have Pinchot Pass the day after, which will be trickier. And then we will have probably the most trickiest pass, Mother Pass, in 3 days. And here's the view into the valley. Here's where the others are coming. And it's very nice, but it's uphill. So besides the more difficult passes where everyone recommends ice axes, Besides that, we have to cross rivers, and from what I heard, this is even more difficult than the passes. I don't know, it depends on how much snow melt we will have, but sometimes you have to go through hip deep water and the water is very cold. So I talk to you later. A quick update. After our town day in Bishop, we made it over Kearsarge Pass here, and this is the lake where we had camped when we went out Kearsarge Pass. Kearsarge Pass is basically up there. It's about a 9-mile trip to get out of this. So overall 9 + 9, so an 18-mile reroute in hiking for getting to parking lot, and from the parking lot we still had about 60 miles to go. That was so quite a reroute to get to some food. In kilometers it means it was more or less 25 to 30 kilometers walking out of the PCT, and then 90 kilometers or so one trip to get into a nice town. But if you look at this, it's very nice. When we came out of Kearsarge Pass, we went along the lake. I think it's kind of the lower Bullfrog Lake Trail, and this is the upper Bullfrog Lake Trail, which will get us, hopefully by the end of the day, close to Glen Pass. Talk to you later. Good morning, last call. This was our tent site at the lake. You see one tent is still standing there. The sun is coming out. It's 6:30, and this is the way to go. Here's the trail right here. You see a machine is leading this morning, and then the others are coming, and this is the path where we need to go up. We are a little bit concerned because the snow is frozen here. You see this big cube going up. It's like at the Mount Everest, but it's a little too warm. The biggest problem here is not the ice, it's to sink too deep into the snow. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll see if we can find the way. Talk to you later. Hey, this is Glen Pass, and here's the switchbacks going up. And you see 6 eyes at the first switchback. The tricky part is always the snow in there, because it's 7 in the morning, it's very icy, and you typically don't take out your micro spikes for just a piece. So this is how it goes, switchback after switchback, and somewhere up there we need to get to the pass. Not know how, but it's like Kearsarge, like the Forester Pass. You don't know it until you're on it. Hey, a little more to Glen's Pass. There's flap coming. The machine. It's pretty steep here. You want to see how it goes? It's like this and up and up. This looks like vertical, but I'm sure there's a way. You see how nice this is here. We're just coming down from Glen Pass. The ascent was steep, but it was absolutely not scaring, because the path was quite a broad, 1 meter or so most of the time, but it was steep and it looked spectacular, similar to the Kearsarge, to the Forester Pass. The downhill was a little sketchy, so everyone put on micro spikes, everyone had the ice axe in the hand, because it was far to the right and a little steep down to the left side. So we were pretty happy. It took us quite a while, and we were just getting out of the snow. And yeah, I forgot, I did 3 glissades down, not too long, but they helped a lot to make some distance. And look at this now, we are coming now to the Ray Lakes. This is the upper Ray Lake. There's a middle and a lower Ray Lake, and I'm looking very forward to having a real coffee with a French coffee press at the middle Ray Lake, where we do our 11 o'clock lunch break, and I will have some cookies with some peanut butter. Talk to you later. Hey, we came down the Glen Pass. It was a really long way down into the valley. I'm going first. Craig struggles a little bit with his knees. Everyone struggles a little bit with the weight of the food. I calculated yesterday that I have still 8 kilograms of food, mostly 1.5 liters of water, which is nice. But look at this. This is now there is a suspension bridge. Everyone said it's a little shaky. It's only allowed one person at a time. So, but now since we're here, we have to go over it. Talk to you later. Don't want to cross the water here.
Senor, Senor, can you tell me where we're heading? Lincoln County Road or Armageddon? Seems like I've been down this way before. Is there any truth in that, Senor? Senor. Can you tell me where she's hiding? How long we gonna be riding? How long must I keep my eyes glued to the door? Will there be any comfort there, Senor? There's a wicked wind still blowing on that upper deck. There's an iron cross still hanging down from around her neck. There's a marching band still playing in that vacant lot. When she held me in her arms and said, forget me not. Senor, I can feel Let's overturn these tables, disconnect these tables. This place don't make sense to me no more. Can you tell me what we're waiting for, senor?
Senor, Senor, can you tell me where we're heading? Lincoln County Road, Armageddon. Seems like I've been down this way before. Is there any truth in that, Senor? Senor, can you tell me where she's hiding? How long are we gonna be riding? How long must I keep my eyes glued to the door? Will there be any comfort there, Senor? There's a wicked wind still blowing on that upper deck. As I get close, still hanging down around her neck. There's a marching band still playing in that Lincoln lawn, where she hit me in the arms and said, "Forget me now, Senor, Senor." They were handsome as hard as leather. Give me a minute, I'll get it together. I just gotta pick myself up on the floor. I'm ready, you are, Senor.